balcony. Uh, we get to move on to gold against
Yeah.
two players that I've tied against actually, Sharper and Falconhit. So they're clearly even in skill because I had the same results against them. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, that is absolutely correct.
I'd say Falconhit's a slight favorite here. He's won 2 divisions in a row, with in season 2 and season 3, besting me in the playoffs both times actually. Sharper has been taking a rough time out in his time during SCL, but this season he's shown a lot more moxie. In the first 3 seasons, Sharper has never won in his first 3 games. In SCL, he is 0 for 9 in those first 3 weeks. This season, he took a tie off me, which was something that was very impressive, and he's also won another game. He did go down to Elvis Snake, but Sharper's looked fresh. I would not want to play Sharper, and unfortunately, I have to eventually.
All right, well, I'm just about ready to go. I got picks and bans right here.
Okay, if you want to go through them.
Yep. We got the first ban out of Falconhit is High Rise.
Yeah, Falconhit banned that against me too. It's a sort of map that has a lot of variability, and it's hard to shoot people for completing missions because AI like completing missions on high rise too.
That is correct, and the ban out of Sharper is Pub.
Fair enough. It's a good etiquette map, and Falconhit is very good at etiquette. I think it's a correct ban.
Right, and then the first double map we'll have from Falconhit is Ballroom.
He will pick
Actually, the first
ballroom.
time we've seen this map today.
He will pick ballroom every time you don't ban
Right.
it.
Yeah,
If
I
I'm
would
not
say
mistaken.
Ballroom's a lot of people are
Did
at
Sharper
least.
pick library by chance?
Let me think. Actually, he did not. He picked Gallery.
Oh, fair enough.
In fact, Falconhit picked Library.
I think that might be why Sharper didn't pick libraries, thinking that he could get Falconhit to pick it himself
Yep.
if there was thought into
I
it.
mean, Falcon loves Veranda, so I'm not surprised by him picking Library.
He
It
did.
does feel like a similar map a little bit.
Falconhit
But he
didn't
could
pick
have picked
Veranda against me
Veranda.
too, which was surprising. I think Falconhit's really fallen in love with the new library compared to the old pan-up.
All right. Any guesses
enough.
as to what the final map will be?
Courtyard.
Oh wow, good guess. You're absolutely correct.
I mean,
But
if it's choose courtyard or not choose courtyard, it's like 50-50 in my mind.
they did in fact choose Courtyard. Looks like
Yep. So
Falconhead
the
won the
most
Courtyard
standard
Chicken
maps.
for today. Good job. All right, we are ready to go.
Okay. Catnip, you're getting invites to play games, but let's do some casting. We got ballroom ready
I
to
did see
go,
that, yes.
and it's gonna be Falconhit on the spy side. And getting
As
started.
one of the twins.
Yep, I'm ready.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, playing it. The other twin happens to be the double agent, by the way. I'm not sure if that's purposeful.
I mean, twins not always have to be suspects.
Bug?
Though it probably is preferable for this.
Bug? Are we gonna bug?
You're gonna be seen.
How about no? We do not bug
Mm.
because Falconhit doesn't believe in missions. If you guys
No,
haven't
I'm
seen
sure Falcon wanted to bug there.
Falconhit is on the slower side when it comes to spies. I've seen him do missions. He was particularly active against Scallions, which I think is good to do. But against me, every game went into the last minute.
Yeah, he does not like doing missions, but if he does like bug, I would say, and
Oh,
especially if Amba came to him, it just would have been seen, so he didn't go for it, which is
yeah,
perfectly understandable.
yeah. So Falconhit isn't. Slow is not the right word. It's patient. He will pick his opportunities. So it's a lot of sitting in spots where good things can happen. He makes his own luck. Um, for things like behind the back bugs, for example.
We do have only 31% flirt, which will probably end up quite sad.
This inspect though is not getting us a highlight. I think Falconhit might have seen other Sharper games where he didn't highlight for side statue and be a lot more willing, because otherwise Falconhit's not a huge fan of getting the highlight. Being patient with the flirt, taking her turn, not just talking out of turn.
We might get a briefcase here soon. Not sure if Falcon would take that. Oh, bug.
I was about to say he's gonna take this bug, isn't he? And then he beat me to it.
It gets. Oh, okay.
Sharper of two minds. One mind thinks he's a spy. One mind thinks he is not the spy.
I think Sharper wanted to highlight, but Lolit accidentally instead. And that's why he highlighted afterwards.
That sounds like the most Sharper thing I could possibly think of. Okay. Are we gonna die here, Sharper? You gonna shoot the guy who went to two statues and
Not
bugged
yet.
in your
Banana
face?
Bread hasn't happened yet.
Actually, that would be. I mean, if the banana bread goes off, and it's definitely the most natural ending. It'll be up to Sharper to take the shot. I'm not sure if this is hedging our options in case the double agent decides to bail on us, or if this is just trying to get some loss of heat. Looks like loss of heat. Innocent books are, I think, the most innocent thing on this map. Things that are not going into conversation and banana breading. Going to painting is one of those.
I don't like that.
He's trying to. He knows he's highlight. He knows he's top suspect.
Banana
Banana
bread.
bread comes off.
Yeah, I think if Banana Bread happens, he gets shot.
But he's been so AI-like recently.
Not.
Oh no, Falconhit played that real smooth.
Nice.
So,
And he finished by doing mission.
precisely. Now Falconhit is a mission completer. Don't get me wrong when I say he's slow. But he took his time there. He could have walked in, banana breaded, and likely gotten shot, especially if he whited. But he goes to innocent books. He goes to that painting. The one thing I would have liked is if he took the book out in case the double agent bails out of this conversation. And that way he has another mission that he can do. But preferably the double agent stays in and we just hold the book and don't get shot and the book never gets put back.
Yeah.
This works
also,
too.
Sniper, if Sniper does suspect that character already, a book might make Sniper think, oh, he's gonna direct microfilm, and even after BB happens, Sniper's gonna think he still needs to direct microfilm, and then you just put it back where it came from, or just keep it till the end.
Yeah. Either way, that was really smooth. Falconhit being very respectful of Sharper and being rewarded for that respect, and not being punished by mean double agents leaving conversations, which I know have happened to all of us before. We'll move on though. It's going to be Sharper on the spy side. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Sharper on boots, and her hyper talking animation. She talks like no other.
Yeah, she reminds me of myself a little bit for that.
Fair enough. My voice is going, by the way. Yeah, we got 34.
You're okay.
No,
we start with the flirt.
I started off with a sore throat and went, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to cast. This will make me feel better.
Why wouldn't you then, right?
Exactly. We're going to just timer flirt, because that would be very Sharper-like. Sharper decides not.
Yeah. I was about to say, if it's just you and your seduction target in a convo, A, it looks suspicious because it's only two characters next to each other. B, due to AI reasons, your seduction target is kind of likely to leave. And especially if that leaves after you're waiting for a bit, it's just not worth it.
We do a white microfilm.
We are behind the pillar.
Yeah, I feel like that was insane. I feel like this is the easier bookcase to do, though. I feel like the blue bookcase is the one that you have to worry about. That's
I'd say it depends on cover and things like that.
well, that precisely. There wasn't much cover on that. It wasn't actually the smoothest, but behind the pole does the trick. We get to highlight. That was a value statue though. That was a fingerprint and an inspect. If Ambassador goes back to another statue, or if we want to do the difficult at middle, actually not difficult. It'd be a straight fingerprint at middle. We can do 2 more missions if we want to. Getting good progress here. It's gonna be hard to get the microfilm blue bookcase with the highlight though. Is the only
Banana
concern
bread.
I have.
We do have them. Yeah, we do have options. So we have done banana bread. Oh, that was a fake. Sorry.
It was a fake, and we framed ourselves. We were talking with an SDA. SDA
Yeah.
short for suspected double agent. We requesting
But I
drink
would
here.
have liked. I would have liked a game without banana bread here.
Okay, this has a fingerprint, I believe, and we got the bug. That was, I didn't even see that bug, and I'm
That
watching
was
the.
a nasty bug,
podcast.
but
Is this game? Does this have a fingerprint?
no.
He gets the inspect off. That was very close to being a failed inspect. Okay, so we can pop over and get a fingerprint at the third
That
statue.
one
That would
had a
be
fingerprint that he didn't take.
Sharper. Watching Sharper
That
play
definitely had a.
and casting Sharper really makes my heart beat because he does stuff like this.
I
The
was
98% flirt. Why
I was
Sharper?
about to say
Why?
that's not good in a flirt position.
I mean, he's not gonna get shot for flirting, so that's nice. But now we're looking desperate. Ambassador annoyingly going
Microphone
grabbing the one that has the fingerprint, so we can't get the fingerprint. We're looking at time ad.
time
Um,
ad.
it's a bit
He's
early.
gonna get shot for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he holding shot? No. Okay, he's just lining it up.
No, just yeah, exactly. Want not to make my mistakes from last week.
He did not want to shoot Toby there.
Yeah. So caught the time ad. Sharper ended up doing like almost 6 missions, by the way. He did half a microfilm.
That's
He
so
did seduce. He did half a fingerprint. He didn't do the banana bread, which on ballroom always feels a bit weird.
That bug was pretty good.
Yeah, the
Just
pub was
watching it again
fantastic.
from the sniper view, and it was.
It had a
I
lot
mean, you could
of.
certainly, if you were just barreling it down on it, you could see it, but definitely need to be
I'd like to
paying
point out how many
attention to
lowlights
only
Falconhit
that.
has, by the way. Falconhit has so many lowlights. Ballroom has a lot of things that Falconhit seems to enjoy lowlighting for, weird pathing quirks and whatnot. Which is why I ban it against him. We're moving on here to Falconhit back on the spy side, and we're 1-1.
Yep.
Wait,
Wait, no, we're
Oh,
2-0. Falcon
I was gonna say.
completed
Oh, yeah, you're
missions
right.
and shot Sharper.
Forgot about that.
I was looking at the
Yep.
stream like
I'm
1-1
just like,
doesn't seem
yeah,
right.
for some reason I just assumed everything's a tie party.
After after the last set, it's not a bad assumption. We'll get started here in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Falconhit, go into the statues immediately. That is incredibly unlike Falconhit.
That's because it was AI who took him there.
Perfect. We get the 1 and we're gonna run. I think Falconhit might have a read that Sharper doesn't highlight for side statues, and is absolutely going out of his way to abuse that. Getting the flirt in here too. It's a double dip. And we're gonna be done with statues with so much time on the clock. We've only used 30 seconds, and I don't think we've got highlight either. Sharper's watching something else in the game.
I mean, at this point, you probably would be watching Ambassador, perhaps Purloin. Not sure Falcon likes Purloining that much, to be honest.
On this map, it's better than most, but Falconhit is such a dirty bugger that, and he doesn't like doing more than one hardtail, so he just ends up not doing Purloin as often as other players, unless it's the mission that he needs to do to finish the game at the end of the game. We're making good progress. Inspected statues. Flirt's not going poorly at 63%. Would be nice to get a solid banana bread going here shortly, but it's dependent on Twin calming down, and Twin is not doing that. It's gonna be time to do a mission.
Bug? Bug. Wrong arm bug. Good bug.
Wrong arm walking into that bug was gross. I need to learn some bug lessons from these guys. These bugs have been obscene. And I've forgotten how to do them. Falconhit,
I like that bug a lot.
not highlight. I feel like Sharper's got an eye on him though. He might just be having a lying laser. After the 2 inspects but no highlight, he might have a bit more suspicion than we think.
Seeing his laser movements, yeah, I wouldn't put it past him.
Real banana bread, it's white.
Banana bread.
It's not the best. We're 1 flirt away from going up 3-0. We got plenty of time to do it. There's 1 minute left on the clock.
And we're one any flirt away from going 3-0.
And we eat the highlight.
He's gonna wait until it's his turn to talk.
Yeah, Falconhit fairly patient.
I don't think he's getting shot there.
Yeah, it's so hard
Yep.
to shoot for flirt. Even these accomplished snipers like Sharper are gonna have a real hard time because he just had no chance seeing the bug, and the other missions were chalk. I mean, this is how you play ballroom. You go to mid statue, you BB, you flirt, and then you get a obscene bug.
Yeah, that bug was straight up invisible. At least from Sharper's point of view, the arm was hidden behind Rocker the entire way. Oh,
Yeah,
actually, no, not quite. You could basically, if you peek through her armpits there, you can see his hand poking through a little bit. That's just, you know, those are those are the sort of things you're not gonna see unless you're looking straight at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also, like, now we know it happened.
Oh no, there's
Sometimes
no
you
chance
can be
that
looking at it but still not see.
exactly.
That was a great bug from Falcon.
I would have seen it.
Let's move on. Not stroke Cletos' ego more in 3, 2, 1, playing it. No, Cletus, while we have you, congratulations on the Perez win. I know we casted it there last week or yesterday morning.
Yeah.
No, this
Last week.
Perez
Sunday.
had only lost 2 games, and one of them's to you now.
Yeah.
You're in a small club. Falconhit.
Can I make it 3 by the end of the season?
Falconhit's losses in SCL are pretty minimal too. I think it's me. It might just be me actually. Catnip, you tied Falconhit, right?
I tied my second game, not last season, it was season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
Yeah. I think
we-
I lost my I lost my first game, I tied my second game. Yeah, white microphone scene there.
Sometimes you white the microfilm and you have no cover. It was actually kind of reminiscent of the microfilm he did in the first game, but this time either Falconhit's on the replays or just got a bit more fortunate and saw it. Good shot.
Yeah, and that puts Falcon up 4-0.
Yeah, he swept his pick. Hope.
And now we move on to Sharper's pick, and Sharper is going to want to do the same thing back against Falconhit. Gallery is a map where a slow spy like Falconhit can run into some pitfalls.
Also, I do believe Falcon doesn't like Gallery, so perhaps Sharper picked it as a double, partly because of that.
Yeah.
Or perhaps I might be wrong though.
Against Falconhit, the maps I expected to be banned were either High Rise or Gallery, because those are the maps that I think Falconhit has the biggest trouble with. Not that that's saying much. Falconhit's very good, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him pop off a few
Anyhow.
wins. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Yeah, it's gonna be on Sharper really. I think Sharper is the one who has the most control in this set. Falconhit's just gonna do Falconhit things. And then
Yeah.
Sharper has to avoid doing running into pitfalls like that 98% flirt that we ran into, or missing an immediate purloin, are gonna be
Speaking of
the thing.
flirt, we get 51% with an ST coming to us.
Where are we taking that drink? You can't go outside with that. So you should stop here. Is he gonna gulp it? Ooh, okay. Sharper, yeah, Sharper notices the gulp if anything.
I think he gets highlight for Purloin and then Gulp makes him shoot.
Yeah, precisely.
There was a highlight.
Let's watch that
Let's,
from this sniper's
yeah,
view.
let's just literally watch that game again. Because it took 10 seconds.
Yeah, we can just watch it again from the sniper's view.
Okay, so Falconhit doesn't actually request the drink, gets offered it, and then takes it. It's the white. He does the correct thing. You can't sip this drink at the pad, because if you sip the drink, you're admitting that you have a 3-sip drink, and all the AI only have 1 sip left. But the problem is if you gulp it and they saw the purloin, you're dead anyways. So you're kind of in a catch-22. You can't really get away with taking a sip or gulp in front of the sniper.
All right, well, Sharper gets gets a point on the board. Let's hope keep this up.
Yay!
So we can have a competitive set in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I mean, or let's not hope, depending on whom you're rooting for.
Well, no,
But-
they haven't picked Balcony as their last game, so it doesn't really matter. We just want to have some good games to cast. And this is one way to have a good game to cast. Immediate Purloin, Sharper seeing what Falconhit's up to, and going, yeah, I think I'll do the same.
And then pick your own green.
Okay, so I think Falconhit likely saw the fade. Yeah, he 100% did. He
Obviously saw the fade because he lowlit the taker.
low lit the Taker, which is still bold. But does he know is the real question. He's taken the low lights he does know. He's got his laser on Sharper, but doesn't take the highlight. He does take the highlight on Danger, who was a rejector. This is dangerous. Danger needs to not get shot for Falconhit to
Oh no,
have.
third out of bookcase. Why?
She ran away. He tried the 3-8 bookcase, but he failed.
But we were on the way. We were being the third before she left.
I don't think Sharper subscribes. Cletus's cops are gone now. Sharper taking this book for a walk. Are we gonna all the way outside? Going outside with a book is kind of suspicious to me because it does 2 things. 1, it gets it as far away from the bookcases as possible, and 2, you can do precisely what he's doing now. The white
that
microphone
microfilm.
was ugly, but Falconhit's very much a zoomer on a gallery. It looks like he's got double zoom on right now.
He was zoomed out at that point.
Yeah, he
Very
was
clearly
zoomed out,
seen if
but
you were looking at that side.
Sharper. Okay, Sharper does go to the eventually
The
the path
correct.
over to the green.
Yeah.
Green. If he'd microfilmed and then put it in the blue bookcase, I would have screamed.
Yeah, for someone who might not know, if you take the microfilm out of the book and you put it in an incorrect bookshelf, you do not transfer microfilm because it's not in the book, it's in your pocket. So that does not count.
Yeah, it makes sense as long as you really actually think about it. But
It
thinking's
takes
hard.
some time to realize it, yes.
I think green's been to 2 statues now.
Maybe,
We're
but we're gonna do
we're
some.
getting our first one.
No, or second.
Oh, no, second. So yeah, we're joining the club of green statues. I think the most natural
But
here
we
is
still.
finish up Seduce and Microfilm. We're running low
But
on
we need
time though.
we need a green seduce, and we have only 30 seconds left.
Yeah, so
So if we
the
get that
correct
green,
thing to do here is the flirt first, so you can find out
yeah.
if you're gonna green it or not. Sharper disagrees with me
Apparently
entirely.
Sharper didn't hear.
He's gonna probably just microfilm and immediately put it back because there's not much more he can do time-wise.
Oh,
Falconhit,
another might should be seen. Probably not being looked at.
yeah.
We're counting on a green flirt or bug attempt, which
Oh, that was
takes
classy.
that could not have been seen.
Yeah,
Well done,
he shoots the corner.
Sharper.
Yeah, that bug.
That
Please
I was
do
watching
us.
that from the sniper's view. It was not easy to see.
So instead of
That
leaving it up
microfilm
to
was very visible, though.
Oh,
yes, yeah. So he puts
that
the book back at 8
Wow.
seconds.
No, I could not see that.
He has the
I,
option to go into a conversation and attempt the green flirt. Instead, does that impressive bug.
Yeah, you can see like even if let's see, they control. Yeah, there is not.
I
That is
love and
not.
hate Sharper for that bug.
Yeah, so the only thing that you can really notice about that bug is that path is not a path that the AI will do. They won't
Yeah.
come out away from the bookcase and
Yeah.
then bug, but it's a bug that he's
There's so
getting the
much
right
cover
angle,
there. It's just.
and there's a ton of cover.
Also, at those last seconds, you're not really gonna be looking for pathing unless it's in a very open and obvious spot for you to be seen.
Yeah, I think that's the best gallery
Yeah.
bug I've seen since actually, Kledos, your bug against Magician that you had in Diamond, um, top tier bug, especially walking bug, and yeah, Invisibug as JCat saying in chat. I like that. We're classy.
Yeah.
Sharper bringing this back. We're 4-2 now. 4-2-2, I guess.
Yeah. For two Falcons still winning. So far,
Yeah.
people have been sweeping their maps, so let's hope Sharper can do that as well.
Yeah, sniper side, he's back as easily could be 4-3 if he can find the spy in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Falconhit taking an old favorite, Queen. With her dog side bug.
I mean, everyone loves the doggo.
Yeah, so have we I believe the spy party lore is that the dog is actually the character and then the dog just controls Queen.
It cannot because dog cannot be shot.
Oh, but I mean, dog can't do anything without the robot to control. We have a quick book, by the way. Falcon had taken the bounce and then back to pad.
I would usually low light for that kind of bounce, unless I'm playing against Falcon.
Unless you're
Then
playing against
possibly
Falcon
highlight. And now I just put my strategy there in the open for everyone, so I guess I can't stop low. I cannot low light for that anymore. We do start with a flirt, 51% green, great green. Quite a few of green so far in the game in the match, especially for green flirts, so that's nice.
Falcon hit is low light seeking, but Sharper doesn't have a single low light. This return, if he's not going to do the microfilm here late, is just wasting time.
Yeah.
Sharper and Falcon Hit
I
really
didn't
like
like
being
that.
double zoomed on this map. Falcon Hit might do well to do some rude things up in front. Time Ed, for example.
We are gonna get our second flirt,
No,
possibly
we're
even on
not.
BB.
No, we're not.
Oh,
Production
snap.
target's gonna bail on us. We
Oh,
can
Banana
still
get
red.
BB is an
the.
option.
It's a good BB. It's a good BB. I think.
I
Sharper taking a
wouldn't call
low,
it a I
3
wouldn't
low
call it
light.
a good BB, but it's gallery, so it's around average, I'd say.
Yeah. If you can get 4 or 5 low lights on gallery, that's really about as much space as the other conversations
Oh,
hold,
can we
anyways.
bug? No, we cannot. Sadly, we cannot bug there. I'm sure Falcon would have tried.
Yeah, there's not much space in this conversation to go do a flirt, so Falcon Hit doing, I think, the right thing and finding another mission to do, in this case, inspect. Sharper taking some.
Troopers getting low lights.
Sharper might know something that we don't.
Or perhaps just idling in an outer convo,
Yeah, but it's Falcon Hit.
if they've been there for quite some time.
Falcon Hit also
Fair enough, yeah.
idled in the outer convo, and he ate a highlight, though.
Falcon just idle.
That looked
Ooh,
like a
we
red
do need a
flirt.
green seduction.
Yeah, we got the flirt, but seduction target left right as we talked. I would have, if I was staring
Oh,
down
assumed red, you mean?
assumed red, yeah. And then seen that reject, and I'm wanting to shoot Falconhit. Falconhit bug? No. Okay. Inspect swap?
We are going for the statue for that, unless we Lion King.
I don't think there's anybody who's been to the statue earlier. Sharper wants to shoot. Falconhit not gonna swap. Are we just gonna dive bug at 0 seconds?
Yeah, I think
You
that
saw
gets a
that.
shot.
That was,
Yeah,
that
that's
was a
totally
good
a
bug
shot.
if it wasn't just Sharper really wanting to shoot you.
Yeah, if it wasn't on those circumstances where you're already under this much suspicion.
Under the
Otherwise,
gun,
not
literally.
that visible.
Yeah,
It was,
Sharper.
it was a decent bug. It just, Sharper was just zoomed in on it because that last minute that
Yeah.
inspect was just very suspicious.
Yeah.
And we get Sharper doing precisely what I said, going 4-3. He'll need to get a spy win to tie it up here on gallery, but this is going well for him. Getting started here in 3, 2, 1, playing it. I do like Rocker on this map because her microfilm is good. And their flirt's fine too, 27%.
Noted if I'm playing against you sometime soon.
Oh, I don't pick my spies at all.
Okay, I do in competitive. But
I
yeah,
also lie regularly, so.
right.
Let's see here. We got a nice full conversation, but both the DA and the SDA are out of conversation, unfortunately.
Yeah. 27% flirt, but I mean, it was not something that we seeked for, so.
Uh-oh,
Banana bread.
red test on camera.
Oh, not sure if that.
No,
Oh,
Falconhit.
we get low. Yeah, I was about to say that was quite a subtle cough.
Yeah, so okay.
Okay.
Either
I mean,
Falconhit.
I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, Falconhit's either playing with us or playing with Sharper. So if you can do like the old sweep over everybody and look like you're low lighting. I think Falconhit took it one step further and made sure it looked like a low light by actually low lighting and then bringing it back. It's cheeky laser play. And now Sharper's trying to do missions while highlight.
Or perhaps, just perhaps, Falcon just changed his mind. And thinking, I did not see you not cough, so you still may have cough. And you were talking, or what have you.
Yeah, either way, it's a good catch. Now it's going to be hard for Sharper to win because the Purloin's been caught too. Falconhit getting more low lights off that. I suspect it'll be the second inspect will probably be death. He doesn't take the behind the back bug that might have been available, but I'm pretty sure Falconhit would have shot for it anyways, and we still have this drink, which we're gulping.
What behind the back? Ambassador is in front.
Yeah, no, it was a while ago. Flirtation, can we get green?
We do need a green.
No.
No. But light. I
think there's
think
only
if we
one
go to
option
second
here.
statues, we're dead.
There's only one option, and it's return the guest list. Oh, wait, no, that's not good. It's go to the statue and get shot.
I think he's getting shot. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Falconhit, for being consistent. And Sharper, don't red test. And we'll move on.
We're off to library. Woo!
Yay, real map.
Yay! Some more reading books.
Some people are being quiet, and some people are coughing.
Right, well, I'm all loaded in. Let me know when you're ready.
Same, kind of.
Not yet.
When you're ready.
We'll let you know soon. Non-TM. I am loaded.
Okay, and then we'll get started then in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Falconhit as general might be one of his favorite characters, actually.
General's animations are really wonky, but Falconhit's one to know all the animations, so and Sharper's not particularly one to watch it. This is a Falconhit special, the cheeky flirt.
I like that flirt. I like those kind of flirts. Also, General does have a good bug.
Yes.
I do know that from week 2. Yeah, Falcon General does have a good bug, aside from the other animations. I guess balance is everywhere.
We're a minute in, and this is the most Falconhit game I've ever seen. He's idled, and then taken a cheeky flirt because he doesn't want to not
Now
finish
that you
flirt
mention
just
it,
because the second target does things.
it hasn't been that much Falcon-like match so far, because he's pretty active and he's doing missions, or he's trying to finish with missions, so that's a little bit unusual.
Yeah, against people like Scallions, Royal Flush, Sharper, sometimes like these guys are
Banana
potentially
red.
gonna miss shoot. Scallions a little bit less, but you have to still do things to get them to do that. Just trying to go for the mission completion might just be the best option.
Yeah, and not a bad banana bread. Sharper
Bug?
is getting only 2 lowlights.
Yeah, we attempted to bug off it, but Ambassador is faster than us because Big Man Taft is actually super speedy. Can we get some greens here so we don't have to?
You're at center statues. We're not gonna be seen recycling though, so Venus
No,
Library.
Sharper not taking his statue lights. I'm not sure if this is a Sharper thing or a Sharper versus
Ooh,
Falconhit thing. The
we do get a
late
highlight
sneaky
now.
light. You know, it's a sneaky light too. Um, it's a clever way to not show Falconhit that he knows he went to statue. This
I
is
do like that comment.
yeah, this is perfect. He's taken the book out. He's kind of behind a pole, so the book is not necessarily in Sharper's mind, and then he can go return this back timely. He'll need to eventually. Can't do it as the last mission because everything else that he has left takes a hand except for
I
bug and
think
then
he'll
sonic
go
bug.
for sneaky bug or last second purloin for desperation.
Oh,
He does return it. Oh no,
Falconhit.
that was wait, that was green.
This is green. This is just Falconhit doing Falconhit things. He's he's
Like
concerned about the time. He only
he
did one animation.
could have he could have had 4 missions. I don't think Sharper would have. Okay, now Sharper should definitely have seen that.
Yeah, he got caught in the little invisible wall. On that note, we might be getting a patch from Checker here, like shortly after the stream, if rumors are to be believed. I'm excited. We're gonna go swap, and
Swap,
then
but we still need another mission.
oh, this is a cheeky swap.
Oh, cheeky.
Yeah, too
Or we
cheeky.
get shot just for that visit.
Yeah,
And
so
it
he's
was a green.
Well, there was
Yeah.
an animation cut, pretty major one.
Yeah. So this was Falconhit trying to get the there's 2 reasons why he was doing this really quickly. One, he needs to because he's running low on time, and 2, he was trying to get the swap off before the laser came over and sees him at the
But
statue.
laser lag. Laser was already there.
Precisely.
Yeah, because that's why I didn't see Sharper seeing animation cut.
Yeah, and
It
then
was,
That's
it's
why
in there. It's
I was
very.
surprised.
It was. Yeah.
yeah, he
It was
does
very
the
clearly there.
he does the Simba
Oh,
slam
okay, now
down.
I see that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Simba
Yeah,
slam. Which is when the
Symbol.
which is when the spy cuts animations when the statue is in the uppermost position, as if holding baby Simba.
and the beginning of the circle of life. And the circle of death, though, that's Falconhit down, and Sharper making quality
Yeah,
comeback
we are
here.
within one game of each other, so that's pretty good.
I'm gonna remind you guys, Sharper was
Yeah,
down
we started
4-0.
at 4-0. Yeah, yeah. And now it's 5-4. Very well done on Sharper within this half of a set. Whatever happens later, very well done there.
And we get to watch Sharper on the spy. Can he tie it up in 3, 2, 1, planet? Okay. Sharper playing Pearls, which is interesting because this map is giant and Pearls is slow because her dress gets in the way of her feet.
And it's very tight.
Yes. We're doing the classic white microfilm. It's fairly early in the match though. I've been liking these early microfilms more and more because they're chaos microfilms. There's so much going on. You want to get your low lights.
And I do like indirect microfilm on this map, or rather, I like that someone else is doing that as well, because usually people are telling me like, why, like, no, don't do that. Do direct, because it's library. But yeah.
The just the animation microfilms, they do give you a lot of options, like these busts, for example, or even like the side busts that are new pads since PanOp, are places where you can microfilm. It does feel a bit telegraphed if the spy notices you out there with a book, but it gives you at least a bit more options than you would have had, say, on the older art map of PanOp. And if you green the microfilms, it's harder to see than it was in old art too.
I'm really not sure what are we doing in this conversation.
We're doing Sharper
We
things,
don't have a
which is
DA. We don't have a seduction target. Ooh.
so Sharper getting rewarded. I'm not sure if it's the short path into Fingerprint or that he was just hanging out with an SDA for no good reason, but
I
he's
guess
got a low light.
was not fingerprintable. Or at least Sharper didn't take it.
It was difficult. He got the red.
Ah.
Well, got the red. He failed to get the green, which is red. And
I thought the red sounds more achievable.
yeah, if you're going for reds, he did it perfectly. Sharper is running low on time, and this is where Pearls is really gonna bite you. He's gonna try and get to the yellow bookcase, presumably microfilm while he's here. I do like the return. Oh, this is unseen. That laser's way over there. But he has 4 missions to do, and he's got 34% flirt.
He has low lit, but
Mid statue is a quick start. This will be the moment of truth. If the laser comes over and re-highlights him for mid statue, or if he's just a hard low light.
I don't think so. He is low lit, however, I don't think Falcon is one to do a sieve shot just because there's a banana bread at the end.
That bug. That was on laser, but Falconhit is clearly discredited him. Sharper does not think that he's low lit, by the way. He could have recycled, probably, as a low light, but he decides not to. It does leave him open there for the inspect swap here, if that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, like if you're low light, if Falcon low lights you, you're invisible to him. It's like me, like.
Okay, so this can be inspect because he didn't do it at the mid statue last time. He swaps immediately. Not sure if that's intended or not, but it's gonna get him to 4 missions.
Still
What's the
need
best
another
gonna
mission.
be?
Banana bread, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be red dress over in the conversation. If she doesn't bail out by the time we get there, I think this is a game win for Sharper, and we'll be 5-5. But it's such a slow crawl.
Yeah.
Okay, we're there. Banana bread comes off.
Now.
She's talking, so she can't leave. Perfect.
Banana bread.
Five missions done, and Falconhit has no idea. Beyond seeing that swap statue and having probably a headache. Seeing a statue when nobody's been to that statue that you know of means that one of those 18 lowlights has done it. With the amount of lowlights, I suspect that he phantomed something along the lines of maybe 2 people in conversation where there was a no talk, or phantomed a
But then you
statue.
wouldn't get lowlights. You would just get highlights on tunnel.
Yeah,
Or just highlights.
there's no way you get 18 lowlights um just off the game giving you some like
I mean, it doesn't
pathing
surprise
and
me.
idling.
It doesn't surprise me actually.
Falconhit getting
Then you
chat.
get some general. I mean, you also get general like behaviorism, idling during half of the game and what have you. So I'm not surprised by 18 lowlights there.
Yeah, geez. That being said, it's 5-5, playing a point a game. If Sharper can win 2 games here against Falconhit, this is Dark Horse Sharper at his finest. Goodness. Um, Falconhit, I would say is the favorite here, but Sharper's been playing on point, and they've both been getting spy wins. This could be anybody's game.
I'd actually see Sharper now has the momentum. He was
Exactly. Yeah.
down 4-0 and he brought it to 5-4, 4-5 rather. So and by the few last games, I see Sharper has the momentum, and it's Falconhit who fell asleep a little bit on his wins, as it were.
Okay, and we'll get started here in our last 2 games because we're guaranteed 2 games at this point. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. We got heads on one side and
Flirt on the other.
flirt on the other. We got a flirt Falconhit. Falconhit's been so kind about flirting. He's been very respectful about Sharper's ability to catch instant talks. He's 20 seconds in and he still hasn't taken this flirt. There you go. And 34% not rewarded. Ooh, Sharper.
Purloin, perhaps.
Nah, Falconhit just gonna reject her.
I would have been
Sharper.
tempted.
Sharper's laser is staring down Falconhit. I'm not sure what he's watching.
I mean, Amba and Toby were visible both on that side, and pretty much no one was in that far conversation for Sneaky Statue, so I think as general, I can see pretty much everything. Instead of I'm looking at something specific there.
Yeah, I think Courtyard of any map is the map that you spend the least amount of time zoomed in. Maybe like balconies and a bit of an exception.
Oh, I
Anytime
zoom
I
in on balcony like hell.
yeah,
Yeah,
anytime well, for like yeah, for some players as an exception, but um anytime I see someone zoomed in on Courtyard, I'm really trying to get into their mind because they're watching something, if it's an animation or if it's
yeah.
some
Usually you zoomed in for 3 seconds or 5 at most. Flop or bug, perhaps.
Banana bread.
We
okay.
could banana bread. Yeah, we do. What 3 lowlights?
Yeah, these are valuable lowlights, so it's a person at statues. We lose a highlight in mom. I think Irish is potentially top suspect if you
Okay.
think that she BB split. I'd be scared for Sharper that he's gonna just shoot Irish right now.
We do need another flirt. NSD does come to us, but now we have only 54 because he's not close enough. We need a green.
Yeah, this is lining up to be just an spec swap because there's not much time to do anything else.
This seems to be the most Falcon hit like game so far.
Yeah, if he doesn't swap here, then he's putting himself in a spot where he needs to green the flirt. Oh, okay, Sharper.
For Red had got shot.
Yeah, Irish had been to statues. I think he thought it was a BB split. I'm not sure what he thinks the 4th mission is, but yeah, he was watching Irish, and I'm not surprised to see that be the person who dies.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what, because Irish hadn't talked that whole time in that conversation.
Sharper.
You know, I mean, sometimes you get into those situations where you're like, I'm just spending all this time tunneling, I might as well just shoot. Yeah.
Sharper, I haven't said it yet, but from previous cast, is the hardest person to cast because his shots come out of nowhere. It's either
I
he
thought
shoots
you
a
thought that
spy
about me.
he shoot yeah no Sharper's worse because when you do it the catnip shot is you wait more than 10 seconds after the last mission and then shoot. Sharper just randomly just shot Irish who hasn't completed anything in the last 30 seconds. Like he's just tunneling and he just decides at some point that he's done with this
People
game.
that I shoot still have done things just not right before I shoot them.
Yeah, and if it's a spy or not, it's depending on the game. But Sharper just is a mystery to me sometimes. It makes it miserable. I'll have to play him later this season too because I just have no clue what I'm playing against. he's a mystery. But we get to see his spy, which is also a mystery. In 3, 2, 1, go. This is for a point.
And Sharper
Sure.
as orange dress, he does need to win, not to lose.
Yeah, this is Falconhit's got 1 point. But I don't think Falconhit wants to have 2 ties this early in the season. He'll want to win this. And Courtyard's a map where as long as you catch the hardtail, you win. Or I guess fingerprint. Sharper not making progress. This is
I mean,
30 seconds.
that conversation was too tight to flirt.
Oh no.
Sharper could have gotten in there. Oh, it was only a highlight.
Oh goodness. Sharper with 2 red tests this game though, and eats the highlight. This is gonna be hard for him to win. And it's a heartbreaker, goodness.
Falcon isn't getting that many lowlights though.
Yeah,
So who knows?
potentially because he already knows though. Sharper.
So, and you think he's just waiting for something actual to happen? And
Yeah, I mean
perhaps.
just he's waiting for the statue inspect to shoot. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a heartbreaker. Wow.
That is a bit, yeah. Well done, Falcon.
Yeah, couple red BBs, and what do you know? Falconhit won that one.
Okay.
Yeah, despite of that, still a very good match from
Yeah.
Sharper. A couple questionable decisions from both sides here and there. But yeah, both played both players.
Yeah, red tests are part of the game. I mean, you always have the option of just not clicking anything if need be, but going 7-5 down, but having 2 games where you red BB and more or less get noticed in both of them, is rough. I'm sad about this. I feel for Sharper, and I'll have to give him a hug when I see him next. I believe that's our sets for today, though.
That is it.
We'll
Some very good games, I would say.
Yeah, it's a bit of a
yes.
heartbreaker to end on, but good play all around by all of our competitors. Catnip, congratulations on your win. Hard fought.
Thank you.
And Kletos, thank you for hosting here.
It was fun. We had some nice sets there.
Thank you for Steph for dropping in, and Catnip also for casting. You've done double duty today. Thank you, chat, for keeping us in business. We don't get paid without you guys. Actually, we don't get paid at all. Wait a second. I'm gonna go bug checker after this. We'll be back here on 6 o'clock, or is it 6:30 Pacific time?
It's generally 6. Sometimes it's 6:30 if the host.
I think it was.
Yeah, it was
I
only
think it
6:30
was
once
that
because
one
Hummus
time.
was late, or Hummus had other prior arrangements. But generally
It'll be
6.
yeah, Sunday evening Pacific time for the NA cast. I'm sure we have some quality games and some quality casters lined up for you guys.
Yeah.
If you guys have plugs, feel free to do them. But
nope.
really, it's
the only one is buy the game at spyparty.com or on Steam.
Yeah, if you guys buy it on spyparty.com, you immediately get a name. If you buy it on Steam, you'll probably immediately get a name because I think that patch is coming in here real shortly. And it's a great game. We've been watching some great players, but my best suggestion is grab a friend, learn it together. The tutorial's great. You really can't mess up with Spy Party. It's just fantastic for anybody who's been considering getting the game.
All right. Well, that's it. Yeah, soon everything in Spy Party is coming soon, TM. And thanks for watching. See y'all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.